Hello and welcome back to another video. My name's John, and this video I'm going to go over everything that I've bought for my own personal collection throughout the month of December. Like I say, welcome back to the channel. Thanks very much for watching. My name's John, and in this video I'm going to talk about everything that I've picked up throughout the month of December. Various places. I'm not going to include anything here. For those of you that watched the channel before, you'll know about the £10 Xbox 360 collection. That's completely separate. So none of the games I've picked up for the Xbox 360 collection will be included in this. This is all stuff that I've picked up for other consoles through various means. There's a couple of Facebook Marketplace deals. There's some eBay stuff, and then some charity shop purchases. Okay. Don't think there was any CEX. There isn't any CEX in here. All of the CEX so far stuff's been the Xbox 360 collection. Well, pretty much most of it. Okay, so let's crack on. So no particular order. So we'll start off with 2 Mega Drive games that I picked up off eBay. Every now and again I like to go in there and see if I can scalp some car onlys for cheap. I don't mind car only. I know a lot of collectors, that's a big no-no for them. To me, it doesn't bother me one bit. Actual fact, I've got quite a nice little shelf. It's quite a nice little floating shelf that I bought, and it's just perfect for car only. And I've got it actually sat above the Mega Drive, so it looks quite nice. Anyway, so there's 2. Number 1, I love basketball games. So we've got Arch Rivals. I think it was something like £4 or something like that off eBay. And then the other one is Pugsy. I did mention this in my Instagram stories, so that was the other one. So that's the only 2 games I bought. Actually, there is another Mega Drive game, which is car only, which I'll show you next. They're the only, which is boxed. So they're the only 2 car onlys. Like I say, they're just a couple of little cheap eBay scalps. Really happy with those. And then another one, which you never see nowadays. I couldn't believe this. This was in a charity shop in our local town. I walked in there, as I do. I think I was just, running some errands in the village or something, and then I just popped in on the off chance, and I couldn't believe it. I saw 4 Mega Drive games in the charity shop, which you never see. They weren't big hitters. They were all like FIFAs and the basic, a lot of very, very common games. 3 of them I'd already had, and then there was this one which I didn't own, which is Winter Olympics, which is quite nice. I haven't actually played it yet, but a Mega Drive game in a charity shop. It was a £5. I don't mind that at all. So nice boxed game. Doesn't have the manual, I don't think. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the manual, but anyway, boxed game. So that'll go on the collection. That'll go on the shelf with the boxed Mega Drive games. Then there was 2 more little late night eBay purchases. A game that I really loved playing years and years ago, and played it on loads of previous old computers. I used to have it on PC, maybe even on Amiga, earlier versions of the game anyway. That is Civilization. So this picked up on eBay, cheap. I can't remember exactly. I'm going to say under a £5, I think. But yeah, picked that up for the PS3, Civilization Revolution. And then the other one was, I haven't got the other 2. I've got the first one of these. I need to get the other 2. So this is Little Big Planet 2. The first one's an amazing game. So I haven't given this one a go yet. But anyway, so that was the other one for the PlayStation 3. So then there's 2 more kind of bundles. The first one, which I'll talk about now. So this was Facebook Marketplace, and this was the it was something like the local council, which I've never seen them post up offers on Marketplace before. It was the local council. They had said the description read something like it was Xbox 360 controller, FIFA. It was really, really bizarre ad. It was like Xbox controller, FIFA, and games. It was no detail. It didn't say what the games were or anything like that. And I thought, okay, I'll message him. So I messaged him and just said, have you still got the controller for sale? Because it was around about the time I didn't have the Xbox back then. So I thought I might be able to at least nab a controller or something. And they said, yeah, sure, it's first come, first served. So we're not saying it's sold. You basically turn up at the council offices. If it's still there, you can offer them a donation and it's yours. So I thought, all right then. So I went there after work. And I spoke to the lady. I said, I'm here for the Xbox controller and the games. She told me, okay. I went out the back and got them. And she came out with a box, and in the box was full up. There was snacks of wires and controllers and all sorts of stuff. And then on top of that was an Xbox 360, which I couldn't believe. This is before I'd even bought the one for the challenge. Those of you that are following the Xbox 360 challenge. But she did tell me the Xbox 360 doesn't work. They've had someone look at it or something, and it smelled of burning or whatever. So I was like, okay, and it was filthy. It looked horrible. I've actually got it upstairs. The plan might be to clean it all up and maybe do like a modded case or something and just have it as a display. But anyway, so it doesn't work. I have since tried it and it's definitely dead. So but it was pretty decent. So there was a load of controllers. I'll show you these now. So there was a couple of third-party controllers. There's this PS3 third-party GameWare controller. This one, don't know what that is actually. Someone might be able to. Is that a PS4 maybe, or don't know, Xbox 360, something like that. It's not a PS4. Anyway, there's that one, third party. I haven't checked it out. But then there was an official Xbox 360 controller, which I'm pleased to say works fine. So that's pretty decent. And then there was an official Wii controller, which obviously works fine. So I'll probably be able to flip that. These two controllers, maybe just keep in the box for various other bits. There was a whole load of leads, like HDMI leads, and like the power pack for the Xbox, which is just junk. And some various other bits. It was a really random box of stuff. But like I say, the controller was good anyway. I paid a tenner for all of it. I offered them a tenner. They said, yeah, that's fine. So that was all right. So I mean, the controller's worth it anyway, because that works. The Wii controller's fine. You know, probably be able to get £6-7 back for that. And then the games, unfortunately, the boxed games weren't that great. You'll see what I mean. So this, I'm not going to go through these individually because there is no point. So that is the boxed games, okay? So FIFA 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 on the PS3. They're all there, it's all complete, it's decent enough. And then F1 Championship Edition, okay? I'll probably keep that for myself. The FIFAs I'm not really interested in, but you know, I don't know. We'll have a look, see which ones I have got. And then, so that was the boxed games. And then there was two sort of CD binder wallets full of loose games, and this was where it got quite interesting. So this one is sort of, you know, it's sort of half full. So you got Little Big Planet, not bad. Ridge Racer 7, PlayStation 3. And then a load of original Xbox, Call of Duty original, FIFA 7, Xbox 360, Halo 3 and Halo 3 ODST, Xbox 360, Skylanders, Fusion Frenzy 2, don't know what that is, Pro Evolution on the Xbox original, Call of Duty Ghosts, and You're in the Movies 360. So, you know, no massive big hitters there. But then the other pack was really good. This little one, pretty decent. This had some quite nice little games. I mean, it's annoying that none of these are boxed, but you know, for games they're alright. So I had Rayman, PlayStation 1, PGA Golf, PlayStation 1, Air Race, PlayStation 1, Armored Core 2, PlayStation 2, Destruction Derby Arenas, PlayStation 2, Judge Dredd, PlayStation 2, Indiana Jones, Lego, PlayStation 2, Star Wars Battlefront, PlayStation 2, Ratchet and Clank, PlayStation 2, Need for Speed Underground, PlayStation 2, Gran Turismo A-Spec 3, I think that is, PlayStation 2, Metal Arms, PlayStation 2, Ratchet again, Gladiators, PlayStation 2, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 on PlayStation 1, Midnight Club PlayStation 2, Mortal Kombat, Armageddon PlayStation 2, so not bad games. Then some quite nice ones again, like Turtles, PlayStation 2, another copy of Ridge Racer 7, and then this one was like the Holy Grail at the end. Opened them up, 2 copies of the Simpsons game on the Xbox 360. Now, these disc only can fetch 15 quid each, so that's not too bad. Unfortunately, the discs, they'll play fine, but they're not the best condition. They'll be fine. So 2 copies of that, which I was pretty amazed at, really. Another one of their movies, Armored Core 4, and then PlayStation All-Stars. So all of them games, all of those controllers, a stack of FIFA boxed, and F1 Championship Edition, all for a tenner. That's not bad, really. Obviously, I'm going to keep some of them, probably flip some of the stuff. I'll probably get rid of one of those Simpsons disc only. The controllers, like I say, 2 of them come in handy. The rest of them will just flip on. So not bad. Quite happy about that. It was quite good because it was a bit of a lottery. I didn't really know what I was buying, but for a tenner, you know. And then there was 2 bundles of PlayStation 2 games which I picked up. These were on eBay. Again, these were auctions. I just put in a bid and surprised they won. They were really low. I think one was £4 or £5 something. Another one was £6 something. You'll see by the games, none of these games are big hitter games, but it's hard for me now to find bundles of games which I haven't already got. So I was quite happy when I saw the list and so I could see the photos, and one of the bundles is none of the games that I'd already owned. So I picked these up. This one was Quake 3 Revolution. This was this little stack. Actually, I think I'll tell a lie. I think that was separate. We'll come to that in a minute. This was a little stack. So it was Quake 3 Revolution. Red card. Same game, different rules. If anyone knows that image, right? That image, I think, was taken from quite an iconic image, iconic footballing image, involving Vinnie Jones and Paul Gascoigne. Well, I'm pretty certain that's where they got that from anyway. So that's that one. You've got Stuntman, NHL 2004, Fantastic Four, Rise of the Silver Surfer, and the Urbs Sims in the City. Okay, so that was the first stack. I then did go and buy Burnout Dominator loose, because that was the only one I didn't have in the Burnout series, which I love that series, so I went and got that separately. Not dear, none of these are dear. And then the final bundle of PlayStation 2 games was this little stack. Probably a little bit more than £6. I'll have to double check. It was certainly earlier in the month, but it wouldn't have been any more than a tenner. Kelly Slater Pro Surfer, 50 Cent Bulletproof. This is, never heard of this before ever. Crazy Chicken X. Again, if any of these games you know of about, if they're any good or if they're absolute garbage, then just let us know in the comments. I thought it was just Driver when I first saw it, but it's not. It's Driven. I mean, it looks pretty bad, to be fair. Anyway, that's that one. That one again isn't. That's a charity shop one. Alias. Heroes in the Pacific. That might have been a charity shop actually. It's got the label on it. PDC Darts. Just done a post about that actually on Instagram. I mean, who plays dart video games, really? It's not that difficult to just play darts, is it, really? Anyway, PDC Darts. And then this one, actually, again, this was an eBay purchase separate. This is really good. It's called Flipnick Pinball Game. And then the other one, which was this, was a charity shop. Rayman Raven Rabbit, which I thought was only on the Wii, but didn't know there was a PlayStation 2 version. There you go. So there you go. So that's pretty much all of the stuff that I've picked up throughout December. Like I say, that council Facebook Marketplace pickup, probably the highlight really. I mean, that I'll make all my money back plus more, just by taking some bits out of that. Really, it'll go towards paying for quite a lot of this stuff. So there you go. That's it for this one. Thanks very much for watching. I do really appreciate all the support this channel's had over the early stages. I don't know where it's going to go. I'm just going to keep shooting these type of videos, and yeah, we'll see how it is. So thanks again. Have a great day. See you later.